What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another Minimal Mondays. My name is Paul, and for today's video, we're going to be talking about the newly released New Balance 204L, a sneaker that many are calling the silhouette of 2026 for good measure due to the fact that it does feature a very streamlined and sleek silhouette. It is a flat style of runner and does feature minimalist design details. All of it working together perfectly to produce for you a sneaker that is very much so on trend right now. Now, today's video is not going to be an all-encompassing review on the 204L. We actually did a video just like that, the link to which will be provided in the description below. Today's video rather will be all around styling this sneaker here, seeing them on the toe with various garments from our website. Now, if at the conclusion of today's video you want to see 3 more fits, go ahead and check out last week's video for a little bit of extra outfit inspiration. As always, all of the garments featured in today's video will be provided in the description below for your viewing pleasure, although we do highly suggest checking out the entire catalog, as we do have a myriad of different styles and aesthetics that we know you are going to love. Now, if you do enjoy this style of content where we bring in the sneakers that you want to see, please be sure to go ahead and communicate that to us by liking today's video and subscribing to the channel with notifications on. Not only will that let us know to keep the content coming, but it'll help us find more kind people like yourself here on YouTube. And now, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. The first outfit, which does feature the newly released wash cropped flannel shirt. The wash cropped flannel shirt features a cropped silhouette and is constructed from 100% cotton, producing a fabric that is both very durable and breathable. This piece did undergo a heavy acid treatment to lean into the worn vintage aesthetic, while at the same time producing a very soft t-shirt. Design details also include the raw hem, front button closure, as well as button cuffs, all of which sits atop the vintage plaid print. Now, when it comes to sizing for this piece, it does feature a pretty wide yet cropped silhouette, but despite that fact, I do suggest going true to size for intended fit. Here I am wearing a size medium, and for reference, I'm 5'7" and weigh about 165 pounds. The sweatpants are known as the ultra baggy heavy fleece sweatpants, which is comprised of a heavyweight and dense brush fleece cotton, which is to say this piece will maintain a good amount of structure, keep you nice and warm and insulated for relaxing or going out and about. This piece is cut to fit very baggy. As entailed in the name, the piece is cut to fit extremely baggy with ample room throughout the sweatpants. It does feature an elasticized waist, natural cotton drawstring, and a standard hem at the leg opening. Now, they did come that way. With that to say, as you can see here, I did go ahead and cut them myself because of my shorter stature to have them fit and finish right at the shoe. And as for sizing, I did go with my true size of a size small to fit my size 30 waist. I find that they fit perfectly, very cozy, very comfortable with a ton of room. With that said, this colorway specifically did undergo our custom vintage wash protocol, and as you can see, it does feature a beautiful wash throughout, giving off that vintage aesthetic. But additionally, this piece is just extremely soft to the touch, amazing hand feel, a piece that you'll really have to see in person and feel in hand to fully appreciate. They're just an excellent pair of sweatpants. But now, moving on to outfit number 2, which does feature the newly released washed poplin overshirt. This piece is comprised of a very nicely weighted cotton fabric featuring a dark green and brown plaid print. You've got a utility pocket out front, as well as button closure for the front opening, with the buttons featuring a beautiful tortoiseshell print working perfectly with the rest of the shirt. This piece is cut to fit pretty boxy with a subtle crop and slightly elongated sleeves, producing for you a fit that is pretty cropped throughout. A little detail that I do appreciate is the darting on the back, giving this piece just a little bit more character. Now, for sizing, I did elect to go with my true size of a medium, and I find that fits perfectly as intended, subtly cropped, pretty boxy, with ample room in the chest. I pair that with the ultra baggy denim shorts, which is constructed from a cotton poly blend, allowing for a good amount of structure, a lot of softness, and a subtle amount of stretch to them. This pair of denim does feature a vintage black wash, allowing for subtle whiskering and fading throughout. They are designed with a baggy fit wide leg, and finished with a straight hem featuring light distressing. Additionally, they do feature 5-pocket detailing, standard belt loops, and a front button fly out front. Now, despite the fact that these are cut to fit very wide and baggy, I did go for my true size of a 30. I find that fit perfect, very baggy throughout, finishing down below the knees. And now moving on to the third and final outfit, featuring the New Balance 204L, which does feature the perfect zip-up hoodie. This garment is comprised of an ultra premium heavyweight 550 GSM brush French terry, features premium hardware such as the LWH cross zipper pull. This garment is designed to fit relaxed throughout with a drop shoulder and a subtly cropped finish. That said, I do recommend taking your true size for intended fit, which does allow for a baggier silhouette, ample room at the chest as well as at the midsection, following up with a subtle crop. This garment has undergone a custom vintage wash protocol to allow for a true sun-faded look. I want to pair that with the G04 flare denim, which is constructed from an ultra premium 13-ounce 100% cotton denim. It's undergone our premium wash treatment, procuring a unique whiskering and wash throughout each pair. This entirely new fit is constructed and designed with a longer rise, more room in the thigh and seat, and finishes down to the ankle with a flare opening. The G04 is designed with 5-pocket detailing and custom LWH hardware and rivets and button closure. Again, for this piece, I went true to size and I find that it fits great. Subtly baggy through the thigh as well as down to the knee, slight taper, finishing down with a boot cut finish. But that was the third and final outfit around the New Balance 204L, which wraps up the entirety of the series around this sneaker. You guys let me know in the comment section down below, did you end up picking them up on drop day or did you skip altogether? Be interested in hearing what the community has to say about this sneaker in the comments below. But with that being said, if you did enjoy this series as well as today's video, please be sure to communicate that to us by liking today's video and subscribing to the channel with notifications on. We've got a plethora of different sneakers coming down the pipeline to review and style, and you don't want to miss out. That being said, I'd like to thank you guys so much for continuing to support us here at Minimal. Catch you again in the next upload for another Minimal Mondays.